Hey dancers, and we are going to have a chat today about some loaded movement training. One of the best tools out there that you can get your hands on to use as a dancer is going to be this thing. This is the ViPR. Stands for Vitality, Performance and Reconditioning. I've been using this piece of equipment since about 2013. I use it with all my personal training clients and it fits beautifully for the dancing community. I ran a 2-hour workshop for the other physios at our dance physiotherapy practice last week and they were absolutely sold, loved it, because it allows movement that looks like dancing. You're loading that movement, training your tissue and becoming movement strong. The ViPRs are appearing more and more in gyms across the world now. So if you do training in a gym setting and you see one of these, I'll be putting in some tips for you as we go along of great drills to use with this piece of equipment when you're training in the gym. Even better, if you are at a dance studio and you can encourage your studio owner to get hold of one of these for your training, that would be even better. So a little bit about ViPR. It comes in different weights. We have a mass of 4K, 6, this is a 6, an 8 and a 10, and then there's some bigger ones that come in 12, 16 and 20. As a dancer, you probably only really need to be using these small ones. And although the mass here is 6 kg, when I start moving it around, the weight actually can shoot up to almost double. It's all about manipulating levers, base of support, speed, and mass and momentum. Loading your movement means that you are going to be training your skin, your fascia, your nerves, your muscles. You'll be training everything and teaching the body to move as it does in real life, and especially within your dance arena. So when you are in a gym setting and you're choosing between doing some linear work and lifting weights, or you can do something with this, I'd pick this every time. Just check it out. From a loaded perspective, which one looks more like dancing? Is it my deadlift, bent over row? Maybe it's my bicep curls? Is it my overhead press? Or is it something more like this? A skater, halo, lunge, rotate, shifting, round. That's right, I'm going to go for that second variation. So hopefully you can see loading your actual movement is going to give you a stronger body when it comes to dancing. You're going to get better tissue resiliency and less injury. So when you're out and about, keep your eye out for this, and I'll be putting plenty of drills on for you in your Function Friday channel. How we hold the ViPR makes a huge difference to our exercises and the information that's put into our body. We can do good regressions and progressions with just changing how we hold this piece of apparatus. So if you find this in the gym for your training, have a look at these different holds you can use. Neutral handle grip. We're on the normal handles here. This is nice and central and where you would start. We have a narrow grip, so we're on the inside here. Conversely, we have a wide grip on the ends. This is usually quite good to increase mobility. If you're on a small ViPR, make sure you hold on the seams and not through the middle where it is a little bit more bendy and pliable. We have an offset grip. This is offset left, offset right, and this increases the lever length. We have a carry hold. So these are all carries. This is a front carry. My fingers are in and I'm secured and locked. This is a shoulder carry. My other shoulder. I have a briefcase hold, a reverse hold, a shovel hold, and again a reverse shovel. And these hand movements do make a difference into what's being fed up into the shoulder with regards to internal and external rotation. We have an on-tube hold where we're grabbing the tube somewhere, and then we have on end where we're grabbing the end of the tube. just see a couple of these holds in action and you can see the difference within the body. Neutral grip, frontal plane lunge, shift. Offset right. My lever is a lot longer here, so this is a lot more hard work for me. Wide, I don't go as far, but I'm getting a little bit more work into my left shoulder. Close, it's a lot easier. So this would be my regression. When we're looking at mobility, let's say we take our halo drill. So this is mobilizing the thorax and shoulders. If I come wide, that requires a lot more motion. So this progression, wide grip, requires more mobility to be driven into my thorax and shoulders. If I'm with my close, it's a lot easier. So maybe this would be how you start. Please have a go with your different holds when you're using the ViPR. Feel the difference in your body and start tweaking these for your progressions and regressions when you're doing your exercises. Catch you later. We're going to look now at something called series. So what is the ViPR doing? We have various different things that it can be doing, and when we're thinking about our programming, we need to factor these in. So we have lifting. Lifting will normally go against gravity. We have shifting movements. They go gravity neutral, so you're not going against or with. We actually have something called a schlift, which is a combo between. So you might start with your shift and then take it to a lift. We have tilting drills. One end will stay on the floor, the other end tilts away. There are dragging drills. There are dragging. Pretty self-explanatory. We can have rolling. And we have flipping. This is an indoor flip. Flipping goes end over end. So when we're thinking of designing things for ViPR, and as I'll do for you on your Function Friday sessions, I'll be referring to these different movements. Whether it's a lift, whether it's a shift, whether it's a schlift, or whether we're doing tilts or indoor flips, rolling or dragging. Okay, hope that's good. Information 101 for ViPR.